So you want to own an Aston Martin. Most people hear that name and think of one thing: James Bond, the silver DB5, Goldfinger, 1964. And for over 60 years, that image has lived rent-free in every man's mind. But Aston Martin is far more than a movie prop. It's a hand-built British sports car that commands the respect of the world's most discerning drivers, CEOs, athletes, heads of state. King Charles III himself has held a royal warrant with Aston Martin since 1982. These are cars built for people who don't just want to arrive. They want to arrive in something nobody else has. But here's the question nobody asks before they sign the paperwork. How much does it actually cost to own one? Not just the sticker price, the real cost. In this video, we're breaking down every major expense of Aston Martin ownership. We'll cover how much it costs to buy one, how expensive insurance really is, what routine maintenance and unexpected repairs will cost you, how much you'll spend on fuel, tires, and brakes, the hidden ownership costs most buyers never think about, how quickly an Aston Martin loses value through depreciation, whether it's actually a good investment. And finally, we'll add it all up and reveal the true total cost of owning one over 5 years. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it takes to keep an Aston Martin in your garage. Let's get into it. Before we talk about costs, you need to understand what you're actually buying, because not every Aston Martin is the same. Each model is built for a different kind of driver, and that changes the entire ownership experience. Let's start at the entry point, the Vantage. Starting around $185,000 to $195,000, this is Aston Martin's answer to the Porsche 911. But where the 911 is precise and calculated, the Vantage is raw, aggressive, unapologetic. A twin turbocharged V8, 656 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. Top speed, 202 miles per hour. Then there's the DB12. Aston Martin calls it the world's first super tourer. It's designed for drivers who want blistering performance and the ability to cross an entire country without breaking a sweat. Pricing starts around $262,000 for the coupe. The open-top Volante version can push past $340,000. Next is the DBX 707, Aston Martin's flagship SUV, 697 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds, starting at $253,000. For 2025, there's also the new DBXS, lighter, faster, and starting above $314,000. And at the very top of the range sits the Vanquish, a hand-built, twin-turbocharged V12 flagship, starting at $427,000. Each of these cars represents one of the most exclusive driving experiences money can buy. Every one of them is built by hand at the Aston Martin factory in Gaydon, England. And every one of them is extraordinarily expensive to buy. As we're about to find out, they're even more expensive to own. Now let's talk about the first, and most obvious, cost: buying the car itself. A brand new Aston Martin Vantage starts at around $185,000, but almost nobody drives one off the lot at that number. Aston Martin is famous for its bespoke customization program, hand-selected paint colors from dozens of exclusive options, custom leather interiors stitched by craftsmen, carbon fiber exterior packages, unique wheel designs, personalized badging and trim, upgraded audio and technology. These choices add up fast. Most buyers spend an additional $30,000 to $80,000 before they've even left the showroom. Suddenly, a $185,000 Vantage becomes a $240,000 purchase. A $262,000 DB12 becomes a $330,000 car. And then come the costs layered on top of that: sales tax, registration fees, import and destination charges, luxury vehicle taxes in certain states, dealer documentation fees. By the time everything is finalized, many buyers have crossed $300,000. For a DB12 with popular options, some have crossed $350,000. And here's what's worth keeping in mind: that enormous upfront number is still not the biggest financial loss you'll experience over ownership. We'll come back to that. Before we go any further, if you want to know the real cost of owning cars like this, Before you buy one, hit subscribe on Retired Dad. Every week, we break down the true economics behind the world's most iconic cars. So before you buy the dream, you know exactly what it costs. Now, let's keep going. Most buyers look at the sticker price and think the hard part is behind them. It isn't. Insurance on an Aston Martin is a major annual expense, and it's not just because the car is expensive to buy. It's because it's extraordinarily expensive to fix. Hand-finished bodywork, specialized paint that requires trained technicians, electronic systems that can only be diagnosed with factory-level equipment. Even a low-speed parking lot incident can generate a repair bill of tens of thousands of dollars. Insurance companies understand this. Depending on your age, location, driving history, and coverage level, owners typically pay between $4,000 and $7,000 every year. The Vantage averages around $6,100 annually. The DB12 averages around $6,600 per year. If you're in California, New York, or another high-cost state, add even more to that number. Over 5 years, insurance alone can cost somewhere between $20,000 and $35,000. And we've covered just 2 expense categories so far. This is where Aston Martin ownership gets expensive in ways most buyers never see coming. These are not cars you can service at your local shop. Every Aston Martin is built on a bonded aluminum platform packed with twin turbocharged engines, advanced suspension systems, and dozens of electronic control modules managing everything from the adaptive dampers to the driver assistance technology. When any of it needs attention, it comes with a premium price tag. Let's start with the basics. An oil change at an authorized Aston Martin dealer costs between $1,200 and $1,300. Just the oil change. Aston Martin recommends servicing every 12 months or 10,000 miles. That service includes a factory 131-point inspection. Annual routine maintenance runs between $1,500 and $4,000 depending on the model and what the inspection reveals. On the DB12 specifically, owners should expect to budget around $4,100 per year for maintenance in the first 5 years, and major service intervals can push considerably higher. A spark plug replacement on a V12 Vanquish engine alone can exceed $5,000. All new Aston Martins come with a 3-year, unlimited mileage factory warranty. That coverage softens the blow in the early years, but once that warranty expires, everything changes. A failed electronic module, a turbocharger, a suspension component. These repairs routinely run several $1,000s. Some reach 5 figures. That's why experienced Aston Martin owners don't just budget for scheduled service. They budget for the unexpected. Because in a car this complex, the unexpected is not a matter of if. It's a matter of when. Effortless power is part of what makes an Aston Martin what it is. But effortless power has a price at the pump. Both the Vantage and DB12 are rated at 15 miles per gallon in the city, 22 on the highway, and every Aston Martin requires premium unleaded fuel. Not recommended. Required. If you drive 12,000 to 15,000 miles per year, you're looking at roughly $3,000 to $5,000 annually in fuel costs over 5 years. That's another $15,000 to $25,000 spent simply keeping the tank filled. It feels manageable at each individual fill-up, but add it all up over 5 years, and it's the cost of a family car. An Aston Martin with 656 horsepower puts a tremendous amount of stress on everything below the wheel arches. These cars are fitted with ultra-high performance tires from brands like Pirelli, Michelin, and Bridgestone. These are not standard tires. A full replacement set costs between $2,800 and $4,500, and depending on your driving style, you may need a new set every 20,000 to 40,000 miles. The brakes are no cheaper. Hauling a powerful sports car from high speeds takes an aggressive toll on the braking system. Brake pad and rotor replacement can reach $2,500 to $6,000 depending on the model. Performance spec braking systems can cost considerably more when it's time to replace them. Every mile you enjoy that performance is slowly pulling those replacement bills closer. This is the chapter that catches first-time Aston Martin owners off guard. The costs that never appear in any brochure. professional detailing to protect the hand-finished paintwork, ceramic coating, or paint protection film, because repainting an Aston Martin panel is not a cheap exercise, premium parking, and secure storage, because you are not leaving this car in an unmonitored lot. Wheel refinishing after curb contact. Battery management. Aston Martin recommends a battery tender if the car sits unused for extended periods. Electronic software updates. And here's one most buyers never consider: windshield replacement. Modern Aston Martins integrate cameras, radar sensors, and driver assistance systems directly into the glass. A cracked windshield isn't a $300 insurance claim. On an Aston Martin, it can run several $1,000s. Individually, each of these feels manageable, but together, they quietly add another $10,000 or more over 5 years. And we've still saved the single biggest expense for last, because there's one cost that begins the moment you drive your Aston Martin off the lot. You'll never receive a bill for it, but it may be the most expensive thing you experience across the entire ownership period. So far, we've covered every expense you physically write a check for: insurance, maintenance, fuel, tires, brakes, hidden costs. None of them are the biggest hit. That belongs to depreciation. The moment a brand new Aston Martin leaves the dealership, it starts losing value. And unlike every other expense on this list, there is almost nothing you can do to slow it down. Here's what the data actually shows. The average Aston Martin loses 35% of its value in the first 3 years. In year 1 alone, that loss can be 25 to 35%. Over 5 years, the Vantage depreciates by approximately 49%. On a car purchased for $194,000 with typical equipment, that's roughly $95,000 in value gone, not from accidents, not from neglect, simply from the passage of time. Now scale that up to a fully optioned DB12 at $310,000. 5 years later, that car may be worth somewhere between $155,000 and $175,000. You've lost somewhere between $135,000 and $155,000 in value. More money than most people earn in 3 years, and it never showed up as a bill. Now here's the irony that experienced buyers understand. That same depreciation is exactly what makes a used Aston Martin an interesting proposition. The first owner absorbs the steepest financial loss. The second owner gets the same hand-built British sports car, the same craftsmanship, the same performance, the same presence on the road, for a fraction of the original price. Of course, the maintenance costs remain identical. A used Aston Martin outside of factory warranty demands serious financial preparation, but for the right buyer who goes in with eyes open, the used market can represent one of the most compelling value propositions in all of exotic car ownership. Every so often, someone suggests that a car like this holds its value, that it's an investment. And while there are rare exceptions, it is not generally true for Aston Martin. These cars are built to be driven, to be experienced, to deliver one of the most emotionally satisfying journeys in the world. They are not built to outperform the stock market. Could a limited production model become valuable someday? Possibly. The original DB5, James Bond's car from Goldfinger, has sold at auction for millions of dollars. But predicting which modern cars will appreciate is nearly impossible. And the company's own financial history tells its own story. Aston Martin has survived 7 bankruptcies in its 112-year history. 7. For the average buyer, an Aston Martin is not an investment. It is a purchase you make because you genuinely love what it represents. The heritage, the craftsmanship, the 112 years of history built into every panel, the fact that it's hand-built in England, the fact that no other car looks like it on the road. That is what you are paying for, and if it holds its value better than expected, that's a bonus, not the plan. Now let's put the full picture together. Here is a realistic estimate for owning a new Aston Martin Vantage or DB12 over 5 years. Purchase price with options, taxes, and fees, approximately $300,000. Insurance around $30,000. Routine maintenance and scheduled servicing, approximately $20,000. Unexpected repairs, around $10,000. Fuel, approximately $15,000 to $20,000. Tires and brakes, roughly $12,000. Hidden ownership costs, around $10,000. And finally, Depreciation, approximately $130,000 to $155,000. When you total everything, the 5-year cost of owning an Aston Martin can reach $500,000 or more, $500,000. And these are conservative estimates, depending on the model you choose, how much you drive, where you live, insurance rates, and whatever the unexpected delivers. Your actual cost could be meaningfully higher. So, is an Aston Martin worth it if you have the financial freedom to enjoy one without compromising the rest of your life? The answer can absolutely be yes. Very few cars combine performance, heritage, and identity the way an Aston Martin does. There is nothing quite like driving something that James Bond made famous. Something built by hand in England. Something that has appeared in more than 10 Bond films over 60 years. Something that turns heads for all the right reasons. But if buying one means stretching your finances, assuming the sticker price is the only real cost, or expecting it to hold its value like an investment, you may be walking into years of financial pressure you never planned for. Because the true cost of an Aston Martin is not measured by the monthly payment. It's measured by everything that comes after it. And now you know exactly what that looks like. If you made it this far, subscribe to Broke Dad. Every week, we break down the real economics behind the world's most iconic cars. So before you buy the dream, you know what it actually costs.